Hey everyone, Bob here. Today, I'm gonna explain to you the ways in doing calculations on depreciation. There are ways of doing calculations. The machinery, the fixed assets that we're gonna be calculating in terms of the depreciation will be the liquid filling machine like this one in the photographs. Okay, we have lines, we have the bottle sprinkler, we have the conveyor systems, and we have the filling federal filling machine. This is a liquid filling machine. Okay, so the company who purchased this kind of equipment is will be planning for the depreciation cost. I'll be planning for the actual operating or useful life of the machine. When is the company is going to operate the machine? What would be the useful life or the life expectancy of the machine? Are they going to plan for the 5 years utilization of the machine, or are they gonna plan for 10 years utilization of the machine? So how much would be the depreciation cost of the machine per year or per month of operating the machine? Depreciation is very important because uh, you will know when would be the payback period of the machine, when would be the 100% ROI or return on investment, because this is a huge amount of money that you're going to disburse to to acquire this type of machines. And this is a state of the art machine that are being utilized or operated in a manufacturing plant, like for example, food manufacturing plant producing liquids like juices and many other things. Okay, many other products. So there are two ways of doing the depreciation calculations. One is the straight line depreciation, and the other one is the double declining balance method of the doing the calculating the depreciation. Okay, so if the machine is, or the rather the manufacturing plant is underutilizing the machine, then the unit cost will be much greater, because this is a fixed asset and it has a fixed cost. So the in terms of the utilization of the plant will affect in terms of the in terms of the cost, because the machine is a fixed value. It has fixed value and has fixed depreciation. Okay, so if the plant is underutilized, then the unit cost will be greater, and therefore the profitability or the business will be in terms of the cost is higher, and the profit will become minimal. So this is this is the job of the in terms of the planning department, and the job of the finance accounting, to ensure that they have well planned the depreciation, because it will greatly affect, as I've said, the profitability of the business. Okay, so let's talk about the depreciation calculations for these machines, and we'll start with the asset value. What would be the asset value, the value of these machines? This, the acquisition price or acquisition cost. Okay, actually, I don't know the actual price of this or the value of these machines for a brand new machine. Um, but we'll just make a guess. Let's say, for example, $150,000 to acquire these machines. Okay, it's not okay. You can, if this is not the right amount, we can just always change the asset value, and the calculation will differ. Okay, so the next one would be the salvage value. What is the salvage value? Salvage value is the value of the machine when you already reach the end of the life of the machine. Salvage value is the selling value after using it. Let's say for if you want, you're gonna depreciate the machine for the next 5 years. Then at the end of the 5 years, on the fifth year, you're gonna sell it. So how much would be the value of that machine? You're going to sell it to the market as a used machine. Okay. Okay. Let's just say $10,000. Okay. And the company or the organization that are gonna buy it as a second-hand machine, maybe they're gonna refurbish it or they're gonna do some repairs, and then this machine will go back as will go back to operational condition. Okay, so the selling value or the salvage value would be $10,000. Oh, the in terms of the useful life of the machine, the company can decide whether they depreciate it to 5 years, depreciate it to 10 years, or depreciate it to 15 years. Okay. The problem is when you're going to plan for a long-term use of the machine, operating the machine, okay, the maintenance would be greater. Okay. You're going to incur huge amount of money to maintain the machine. This is not like if you're using machine as a brand new, or maybe the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, even fifth year, the machine is still good, and the budget they're gonna utilize for the repair and maintenance machine is minimal on this period. But if it goes, let's say 10 years, 15 years, or or even longer, the maintenance cost will be higher. So the management will decide how long they're gonna keep the machine operating for the production of their products. So I'm gonna say 5 years is too short for this. This is not like the vehicles, like the cars, the pickup trucks, or some tractors. They depreciate it to 5 years, but this kind of machine will be depreciated in, let's say, 10 years. Okay. So now let's calculate the straight line depreciation. It's simple. Just use the SLN function. That would mean straight line depreciation, then open parenthesis. Then we're gonna get the 150,000, which is the cost, acquisition cost. Then press F4 for the absolute sale reference. Okay, because it's coming from one area or one sale location. Then comma. The next one would be, I'm gonna get the salvage value. This one, $10,000. Okay, again F4, then comma. Then the last one would be the useful life of the machine, which is 10 years. Then F4 again, then enter. So therefore, straight line depreciation, you're gonna depreciate it to 10 years, and every year you're gonna incur $14,000, $14,000 depreciation cost until the end of the 10 years. Okay, so we're gonna put it per year. So I'm gonna put it year number 1, year number 2, and then just copy it down to make it 10 years. That's 11. I'm gonna get this one. Okay, so per year you're gonna incur $14,000 depreciation cost. Okay, this will affect the business in terms of the profitability, in terms of the net income, or the revenue of the company. So F4 again, then enter. Okay, then I'm gonna drag it down to get the rest of the. So this is a straight line depreciation. So from first year all the way to 10 years, $14,000 depreciation per year. Okay. So this is what you call straight line depreciation. Even if the machine is already old, let's say already sixth year, on the sixth year, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th year, the depreciation is still the same. Okay, because you are planning for the straight line depreciation method. Okay, there's another way of doing it. This is what you call DDB, or double declining balance method of depreciation. The DDB, double declining, is a rapid or accelerated, depreciation of the machine. Okay, you're gonna depreciate in higher amount of money for the first, maybe first 3 years, first 4 years, or first 5 years, or the first half of the useful life of the machine. Okay, and then the second half would be the amount of depreciation is much much uh, smaller. So therefore, if you have a smaller, when the machine is already not new, and maybe there are already issues in terms of the condition of the machine, so it's good that you have a smaller depreciation, because if the machine is underutilized, is not 100% utilized, or also the efficiency is low, then you are not going to worry about the cost of the depreciation that will affect the profitability of your products, okay, of your business. So, okay, we're gonna get it, but first we're gonna get the rate for DDB, which is, I'm gonna put two, to a factor of two, and then okay, I'm gonna use the DDB function. DDB is double declining balance function. Then open parentheses, and then, okay, the first one is and the argument is the 150,000, the acquisition cost. Again, F4 for absolute sale reference. Then comma. The next one would be the salvage value, $10,000. Then again F4. Then the next one would be life. Okay, useful life of the machine. Again F4. Then comma. And then the second one would be the period, which is this one. This is, okay, 1 year. I'm not going to put it as absolute. This is going to be a relative cell reference, because we're gonna copy it down to 10 years. Then just put comma, and the last one of the argument would be the factor, which is rate for the DDB, the number 2. And then again F4, then close it, and then enter. Okay, so on the first year, in terms of the DDB method, the depreciation per year would be $30,000. That's big amount of money. Let's say on the second year would be 24,000. So this is the method that we're following, double declining balance, and becomes 19,000. That's why on the first 3 years, even on the fourth year, still the depreciation cost is still higher, still bigger compared to this straight line depreciation, which is only 14,000. Let's say the fifth year. The fifth year is already lower than the 14,000, which is 12,200 something. Okay, let's go all the way to 10 years. Okay, this is the double declining balance method of calculating the depreciation cost. Okay, on the first half, of course, the depreciation is bigger. Okay, the first half of the useful life is bigger, but on the second half, when you already have issues in terms of the maintenance, in terms of the condition of the machine, the cost will be depreciation cost will be lower. So this is good way of planning the depreciation cost, because you know already that on the second half of the useful life, which is on the next five years, the machine is already having condition issue, this already having a repair and maintenance issue, having repair and maintenance high cost, okay, then it will affect the production yield. And then it will, because this is a fixed asset, therefore in the budgeting you're gonna incur a fixed cost because this is a fixed cost. So if the plant is underutilized, then you still have depreciation cost, then the cost per unit will be affected. So this is how you are doing. So you decide which one you're gonna, implement. If you are the manufacturing manager of one manufacturing plant, or you are the finance manager, so you talk together with the, also with the GM, general manager. So you discuss this and you decide which one are you gonna implement. Are you gonna implement the straight line depreciation, or are you gonna implement the double declining balance method of depreciation calculations? Okay. So this is another kind of business decision making. Okay. So this is all I got for you today. This is the depreciation calculation lesson that I'm giving you today. I hope you like it. I hope you like the presentation. And if you do, please subscribe and support my channel, and like and share. And thank you for watching.